What is up, everybody? Steve here. I hope you are doing well. Travis from Real Estate Mindset shot me a text. He told me about the Black Knight new data that came out pertaining to the foreclosure data. I'm going to go into it. Also, I just got finished preparing a video on the Canadian housing market and what we can learn from that as well. So be sure you guys take a look at that video. That should come out probably in the next couple of days. And then real quick, I want to touch on this other article. This is pertaining to the Arizona housing market. And this guy, Greg Haig, he's looks like a real estate broker. He utilized the words, and I couldn't agree more. He said, Arizona housing market is experiencing one of the most rapid reversals in real estate history. And I've said this on other videos, and I think that's a great way of saying it. And I've said it on other videos, you know, going through the last real estate crash, I thought that things were happening fairly quickly, but not like this. I think it's been like a switch in many markets, and if your market has not experienced this yet, I think that you guys should prepare for it, because I think that this is going to be nationwide in terms of devaluing of the housing market throughout the United States. Black Knight goes on to say, Black Knight's first look: mortgage delinquencies and foreclosure starts edge higher in June, but remain well below pre-pandemic levels. Obviously, a lot of the foreclosures are just ramping up because of the foreclosure moratorium, where they were not allowing foreclosures to take place, even the natural evolution of foreclosures. So there is going to be a backlog that I foresee coming, but there are a lot in the pipeline, and we're going to talk more about it. Foreclosure starts were up 27% in June. That's still 40% below pre-pandemic levels, making a 441% year-over-year increase, a significant rise from pandemic-driven lows. Obviously, that percentage looks very high because obviously we have not had any foreclosures over the last couple of years. Starts also represented the highest share, 4% of serious delinquencies since March 2020. Active foreclosure inventory rose by 16,000 in the month as volumes continue to slowly come down off record lows brought on by widespread moratoriums and forbearance protections in 2020, 2021. I've also talked about this in previous videos, where I think a lot of people that got modifications are still financially shaky, and we could see those guys, even with their modification of a 40-year term, could end up into a default situation as well if it's not happening already. Prepayment activity was down another 7% in June, with prepays now down by 64% from the same time last year. This is something I really even haven't thought much into detail, but a lot of people want to get ahead in life, and they want to pay down the principal on their mortgage. This way they can pay their home off quicker, and it's evident that people are slowing down on that. I mean, 64% is a huge swing. So instead of prepaying down more of their principal, they're either holding cash, or financially they just might not be capable of doing that any longer. The total U.S. loan delinquency, 30 days or more past due, but not in foreclosure, 2.84%. That's a month-over-month change, 3.13%. Total U.S. foreclosure presale inventory, 0.3%. Month-over-month change, 8.73%. U.S. foreclosure starts, 24,000 almost. Month-over-month change, up 26.6%. Number of properties that are 30 or more days past due but not in foreclosure, 1,511,000. I'm going to add all these up as well so you can see the total amount. Number of properties that are 90 or more days past due but not in foreclosure, almost 6,000. Number of properties in foreclosure presale inventory, 190,000. And number of properties that are 30 or more days past due or in foreclosure, 1.7 million. Now, if we add these up, that's going to equate to about 4 million people who are delinquent on their mortgage. I've been bringing you guys the monthly report from HUD that comes out with their monthly report as well, and this aligns pretty close to exactly what that report comes up with. If you've not seen those videos, I come out with that report every month as well to show you guys what's going on from the HUD site as well. And it talks more in detail on those videos about delinquencies, but also people that are not paying rent. There's a huge surge of people not paying rent. I think it's 5 or 6 million people currently not paying rent. So a lot of those properties will probably come to market either as new rentals, which could bring in, essentially flood the rental market, and or it's going to bring in new inventory. Landlords just sick and tired of renters not paying their rent. Anyway, take a look at that. I'll put this link below for you guys to take a look at the stats as well, and let me know your thoughts. What's going on in your area? Appreciate any comments below. See you guys.